my sheep.
And then my mom claimed that she heard me. I covered my mouth with
Something was hitting the wall though. Something, I heard it.
You did?
Something was hitting the wall, yeah. I thought it was just like something outside. Yeah.
I'm gonna be a happy camper this week.
Camper?
I'm gonna be a happy camper. She calling my name again? to Planet Fitness?
Huh?
You go to Planet Fitness?
That's not.
Your
Oh,
sister?
my sister, but she died no longer. Didn't even go. So skinny beyond belief. Somebody been here? Boy. No shield. We're good.
All your clothes are dry.
Good. Good. Oh, wow, that's warm, huh? Put it on me. Nice. Woo. That feels really nice. Woohoo. Yeah, I had no shield, so can't compete. to leave, huh? Yes. Whoa, you got a bazooka. Didn't know that, man. I'd be toast. Would have been. Doesn't bother me. Something bothers me. Ugh. Yeah, he's fucking interesting. Oh, man. Going down here. right here. What was in that Zen bush? See that banging?
Yeah. Hello? What'd you say?
Oh, you heard that banging?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look how quick he moves that. Oh. Look at that. He has a pistol. You're gonna waste your match coming up here. You guessed. You do arrive. See you, mate. Going for that. I died today. What? Oh, Matt. This guy's here. Don't kill him. It did not get any good. It's in there. There's a shield here, no? Wow. Big no-no. Woo! Oh, four. Okay. There's a lot. Oh. Yeah, that's what I die. You had a lot of mats, man. You're in trouble, man. Yeah, you're in trouble. Devon Bonnie. Oh. It is going good. Well, this guy won the game. It is going good, Devon. Trying to get a win here before I get off. Wait, this thing is beating itself.
Patriots versus the Rams.
What?
Well, tonight's game.
Tonight's game?
Yeah.
What happened?
One of the players got injured.
Who?
They're in the third quarter.
Reds are losing to the Patriots 3-0 with 8 minutes to go in the third quarter in the Super Bowl.
They're in the third quarter, and the Rams are doing nothing.
Rams?
Yeah.
I don't really care for football. It's a dead religion. Just like the gladiators. It's not much. They need to come up with something new. Popularize it again. Pablo. New maps.
I'm out, man. That nigga's tripping.
Oh my goodness. What is up, everybody? It's Thunder. Welcome back. Yo, my data is showing. Tony, are you watching this? My data is showing. That snipers need a buff, dude. You guys see that intro clip? Snipers are way too underpowered. We're in Black Ops 4. Tell you what, man, here's what we can do. Let's give the snipers no flinch. Let's give them like super built-in quick draw. And let's give them instant one-shot kill through vehicles anywhere on the body. Let's give them all those things. They need it. What? They already got those? I don't know. Let's do something else, man. How about 100-round mag standard? We gotta do something to buff these snipers, bro. Seriously. I don't know. Maybe give them acid rounds or flame rounds by default, just so in case it's not a one-shot kill, in case it is a hit marker, the bullets do damage over time, and these fools are guaranteed to die. We gotta do something to buff these snipers, bro. They ain't OP enough. They ain't done. I don't know. They suck. We gotta do something to buff these snipers anyway. What is up, everybody? Yo. Hey, you know the funny thing about that intro clip too, fellas? I had FMJ on. I had High Cal 1 and High Cal 2 still sponged all them bullets, and bloop, out with the quickness. I don't know, man. Maybe I should have jumped, right? Maybe I should have jumped so the high cal cheese kicked in. Anyway, all right, looking forward to the next weapon tuning. Much needed buff, dude. They need it. They need it. They gotta have it. They gotta have that buff. So moving right along, fellas. I want to talk about something I saw last night. What the hell? Was that a sniper? What's this?
He went down.
Yo, wow. That just melted me that fast with an ICR cross map? I gotta start using the ICR more, man. You guys see that? Holy shit, I thought that was maybe a Titan or something. An ICR can melt that fast from across the map? Yo. Holy shit. Anyway, weird. This game is so weird. This game's so weird, bro. Anyway, guys, so I saw that some dude named the Woo Lads. This dude supposedly's got the drop on the next DLC pack that's coming to Black Ops 4. Oh, man. I don't know, dude. I'm having so much fun playing on the first Black Ops 4 map pack that I paid for. I don't know. Yeah, bring on the second map pack. Dude, well, it's exciting. I can't wait. Yeah, they did. Look, 18 and 19, those two maps. Madagascar and Elevation coming in at 18 and 19. Look at this, 133 votes for Elevation and 118 votes for Madagascar. Yo, you gotta be kidding me, son. Y'all gonna beat my payload? Madagascar, what gonna beat my payload? Damn, even Morocco was shitting on you guys. Oh my god. Yo, why would I want Map Pack 2 if Map Pack 1 was so trash? I mean, dude, listen, this has been, I cannot believe I'm saying this, man. This has been the worst Treyarch game ever.
Oh.
Yo, pretty soon, COD World War 3 is no longer going to be the worst Treyarch Call of Duty, man. Or Call of Duty 3, I don't know, we're not World War 3. They haven't even made a World War 3. COD 3. Remember COD 3? Anyone play the OG COD 3 game? I played it for a little bit. But, yo, when I first heard the pass, and that there's going to be 12 maps, I was thinking, okay, Treyarch and Activision going to release one map a month. One map a month. It's not 2 maps every couple months or 4 months, however they're doing it. Yo, this is just ridiculous, man. What are you guys doing? Who is managing this game?
Oh. Did you run? Oh, still there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Deadly. Who was that? Oh.
I mean, honestly, bro, terrible. So the 2 maps that are coming out is going to be a casino map? Wait,
somebody's around here.
So we got casino, Elegant High Rollers Casino, set at night. Really? Activision, you gonna do a casino map? Really? Set at night, vibrant lights, bars, slots, tables, and you know what? At this map, you'll probably be able to gamble for real. Activision probably have you in there buying COD points to really gamble at their casino. An interactive casino.
Somebody.
I mean, inside of Activision, you guys are geniuses. You finally done it. I mean, would anybody be surprised to see an interactive casino map inside Black Ops 4? That's what Activision needs to do to recoup their losses, man. Oh my god. So we got the casino map, and we've got a station map, LAPD police station in the middle of the city, just what you'd expect. That sounds pretty cool, man. Sounds like it could be a map like Vacant, like just a big empty police station. Dude, I would love to see this. This is great. So these 2 maps sound cool, man. Again, not confirmed by Tracker Activision. To vet things pretty responsibly. So this could be legit. Also, this guy has a history of breaking legit stories in the past. So, I don't know. These 2 maps sound good, though. They sound like they're going to be a lot better than Elevation and Madagascar. Sounds... Madagascar. Sounds like... These 2 maps sound promising. Unfortunately, I'll probably never play on them. I'll probably never play on them, unfortunately. But they look cool. What do you guys think about this? Drop down in the comment section, man. Yo, let me tell you guys something. What is this? Activision and Treyarch, or whoever, made some huge mistakes this year. I think the 2 biggest mistakes they made this year, and I hope you guys... One, you made the Health 150. Health 150 with body armor, and just too many random weird gunfights, and it's pissed a lot of people off. Made a lot of people quit. Health 150 don't work in Call of Duty, man. Go back to Health 100, Health 125 even would have been a lot better. Health 150 don't work, bro. Even though it looks like I'm melting people, that's just because I got stock times 2 with
No, what the heck?
and this weapon just melts. The vampire skin vapor just melts, dude. Absolutely fucking weapon. Still don't regret my purchase. Oh my god, look at this super shock throw cheese. Look at this shit. So the biggest mistake they made, Specials 150. Another huge mistake that they made in this game was having paid map DLC, dude. You cannot do this, man. The only thing paid map DLC content does is benefit Activision. It don't benefit the gamers. That's the problem. It splits up the community and it ruins the experience for the gamers. Okay? If you had one free map come out a month, that would benefit everybody, dude. The gamers and you guys. Because more people be playing your game, Activision. That's what you want. You want to bring people to the table, not push them away, dude. So, hopefully in MW4, they get away from this stupid paid map pack DLC model. It's a total failure. I mean, every map you go and you see people with them exclamation points over their heads, it's a complete and total failure. Paid map pack DLC is awful. It's probably the biggest mistake that Activision Treyarch made this year. Just like I said it would be.
Cherry Bites. You may know me from my amazing gameplay. My cooking or, you know, fun music. But recently made an Instagram story versus Rams game. Something sure we can do because I'm looking forward to it. Make sure that you subscribe.
The Rams are losing to the Patriots.
No.
5 in the third quarter in the Super Bowl.
Because I would love to myself. Why can't we be friends? Okay, let's go. Get that Instagram. I expect it.
Just like I said it would be. The pass is ass, okay? So they need to stop doing that. With season pass should be like making the zombies only, and they gotta think of something else. They gotta give us the maps for free. Every year, if Call of Duty wants to survive, and Call of Duty getting bodied right now by fortnite. So Call of Duty getting bodied by everything. Yo, did I just turn on this dude? I'm telling you, man, the song with stock times 2 is broken as hell. Every time I've ever lost a weird ass gunfight in this game, and I was just like, huh? And then I'm telling you, man, the song, the stock is broken as hell. It will probably be
out of ammo.
Weapons tuning update patch.
I gotta watch these last 2 minutes of
1.13,
Super Bowl.
Take all the
2
stuff
minutes?
that I have a fun with, and then nerf that shit into the ground. Yeah. I told you guys already. I don't want to see nothing nerf, dude. We don't need nothing nerf, man. Just fix it some other way, dude. Oh wait, we get hacked? Oh, you hacking me before I call my streaks in? That's a new move, son. Tell him 6ix9ine.
Stupid.
Yeah, that's right. Stupid as hell. We gonna go get this hacker, man. Poor 6ix9ine, dude. 6ix9ine, 22 years old and in jail for 47 years? What the hell?
What?
Oh my god, these minds be tripping, son. So by my math, by the time 6ix9ine gets out of prison, he will actually be 6ix9ine. 6ix9ine will be 6ix9ine.
Wait,
about
what?
It. 42, he's doing a 40, he's 22, he's doing a 47-year sentence. He's gonna be 6ix9ine. But I heard he's out there snitching on everybody, so he'll probably get out a lot sooner. And I don't know, he'd probably be safer in prison, though. I'm just gonna put that out there. 6ix9ine, dude, oh my god, what a mess. Anyway, alright, guys. So, little secret shock drone cheese, free killed on wheels.
I meant to tell the Pro TV, how's everybody doing out there? Y'all know y'all deserve the best of me, and I want to apologize. I have not been able to give y'all the best of me. Not because of the sports channel, that has nothing to do with it, but the fact is, I was doing the sports channel, this channel, and then I've been covering Super Bowl events in Atlanta, so y'all got some
You will be
dope content
6ix9ine.
on the way. I just interviewed Tiana Taylor, Trader True. I just got Lamar Jackson of the Baltimore Ravens. How? A lot of y'all know the legendary actor Lucci. I got a lot of dope interviews. Boosie, Vlog. I got a lot of dope interviews on the way as well. So, but I do apologize because you guys have gotten cheated. But that's gonna change. I'm done with the Super Bowl events and I'm back to work. This is a big story, y'all. This is as sad of an ending I've seen in quite some time for an artist. Ladies and gentlemen, it is absolutely over for Tekashi 6ix9ine. This dude is no longer moving in regards to trying to settle things out so he can be a rapper. This 22-year-old young man is just trying to find a way to see the light of day again. Alright, that's all he's trying to do right now. We ain't talking about no rap career, none of that. This is just an effort to be able to be out to see your kids grow up, right? Or be able to touch people that are close to you, your family, be able to smell air outside of a prison. Tekashi 6ix9ine yesterday, it was announced, and by the way, he entered this plea on January 23rd, but it was leaked through news yesterday that Tekashi has struck a deal with the feds. He will be pleading guilty to 9 counts. That is everything that Tekashi was charged with. I want to make this clear for the people who care about the factual information. He has pled guilty to multiple counts of racketeering, conspiracy, firearm offenses, and narcotics trafficking. Alright, this all started back in November when Tekashi was picked up, when the feds were like, look, the reason why we picked you up at this time was because your 9 Trey gang members, they had it in for you and they had plans on killing you. Alright, now again, the document for Tekashi's plea, it is available now. So here's what Tekashi had to say about his situation. In a courtroom, he said, look, I helped members of the 9 Trey attempt to kill a rival gang. I did this to maintain or increase my own standing in 9 Trey. We shot at people, we robbed people, and sometimes we even trafficked some drugs. To anyone who was hurt, to my family, friends, and fans for what I've done, I'm sorry I've let you down. Right? Now, I want to be clear to you guys. Tekashi 6ix9ine snitched. Alright, I don't know what code y'all live by, whatever, you know, to each his own, but let's make it clear. There is no short change in this. Tekashi 6ix9ine, he snitched on the Treyway gang, he snitched. And the dangerous part in this is that with him snitching, his family is now at risk. Hell, he's at risk inside of a prison because not only did he snitch, the whole world knows he snitched. Alright, it's no secret to this. I told you guys this the other day. We did a story. He had plans on snitching. It's official. He told everything. He said he was a part of everything. He talked about how it wasn't just him involved in these crimes. And by the way, once one person admits to crimes, obviously law enforcement officials can say he wasn't acting alone. So we can say he was at the scene of this crime and he's admitting that he was there doing this crime. We obviously got the other guys
doing that.
And Tekashi sung like a canary bird, right? Again, this is a man, whether you think it's right that he snitched or you think it's wrong that he snitched, this is a man at this point in the game is looking to find a way outside of a prison cell. In my heart of hearts, I find it hard to believe that Tekashi 6ix9ine was the one initiating some of these crimes that he was a part of. Like, in regard to the drug trafficking, he don't look like a dude that strikes me as a guy that's trying to traffic drugs. Like some serious drug charges related to fentanyl and all documents. The fact that Tekashi's name was tied up in that, the rapper, I thought he was just the face of the brand. To me, it's like, yo, Tekashi got afraid of the feds. They flat-foot kept pressing him, and it looks like, and this is my speculation, and it looks like he just was like, look, I am not dealing with this. Y'all telling me I got life behind bars. I'm facing life. And there's no way my case, I'm guessing his attorneys or whoever he's talking to or getting advice from, they're like, yo, fam, you are not going to beat this, bro. You are not going to beat this. And Tekashi said, look, I'm not going to beat this. Now, I want to get to the time. A lot of people are going to want to know, how much time does this dude face in Telefaro? Did my homework. Bare minimum, he's facing 47 years in prison with the maximum sentence of life. Right? That's bare minimum, 47 years. But, because he agreed, and not just to tell partially of what happened between him and rival gang members, where they're accused of literally just being harmful to the city, right? And matter of fact, the judge called these the 9 Trey crew.
Look at him smiling.
To New York City, engaging in brazen acts of violence. right? That is according to Jeffrey Berman, the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York. I think I said the judge. That was actually the United States Attorney for the Southern District of New York. Now, I want to make this clear. A lot of people are like, yo, he's 22. Why would he agree to doing 47 years in prison? He said he get out when he's 69 or 70. Why would he agree to that? Because he's agreed to tell everything he knows. If he cooperates successfully, the government has agreed to write to the judge seeking a sentence below the minimum, right? That is what is at stake here for Tekashi. So instead of doing 47 years,
Another good
maybe
fellas
you could get by with
situation.
15 years. 15 years, and you could potentially get out on 8 or 9. That's not the worst thing. Tekashi be 30 years old. I think some of his fans are holding
gotta
down.
go hard then.
Not a
We'll
lot,
do
but
that
I
still
think
that.
his brand on the internet was so strong, right? I think a few fans will remember his name. A few fans, hold him down, and because he never had like a Bobby Shmurda record in regards to just impact in the streets. But technically, with the Billboard charts, Fifi was bigger than what Hot Nigga ever was, right? So again, maybe he has some fans that hold him down. But right now, the biggest thing with him in regards to that rap career is you're known as a snitch. And notoriously speaking, snitches in the rap community have not gotten the benefit of the doubt. This dude, there is no sugarcoating it. He snitched. He plans to snitch. He's going to be, he's going to find out his faith in regards to time in 2020, so we can go ahead and get rid of that trial date for him in September. Him agreeing
What is this?
that is now null and void. The other members of the non-Trey gang, they still have their trial in September, but in regards to Tekashi, he does not have a trial date coming in September any longer. That is null and void. His sentence, he finds out the years that he's
I
facing
cover everywhere,
in March of
but where I'm getting shot at.
all right, I had this for Tekashi 6ix9ine, and I'm just having a hard time believing that this dude was physically involved in some of these crimes. There is a camera that has pointed Tekashi or placed him at some of the crime scenes. I just believe he was a follower. That's what I believe. I believe he's a follower. And he was backed by guys with a lot of street pull, and they just were doing so much shit. They just forgot to literally cover their footsteps, right? They got too excited. It looks like some of these guys got too caught up with the internet fame that they just didn't give a damn anymore. Anytime you see a guy literally put a hit out on somebody else on cam, I don't know what you want to do with that. That ain't nobody snitching on you. That's you snitching on yourself. And then again, in regards to the snitching, we are in a different era where Tekashi's fan base is predominantly not what we're typically known and what's typically represented in hip hop over the years, right? So maybe some of these fans won't care that he snitched, and they'll just be happy that he gets out, and they might just still pack out his shows.
Hit you the
8 to 15 years, right?
You're happy.
But in my opinion, because these rap fans nowadays are so fickle, right, and they're on different waves, most of these guys will forget about Tekashi 6ix9ine. They'll forget about him. A few will hold him down, but they'll forget about it long term. And unfortunately, this is the bed that Tekashi made for himself, him and his team, and now he's got to lay in it. This dude has, again, I want to make myself clear.
Hilarious.
He has agreed to work with the feds. He's entered a plea
Along with your
agreement
last in there.
that will see Tekashi 6ix9ine, a.k.a. Daniel Hernandez. He has agreed to plead guilty to 9 different serious counts that include racketeering and other serious offenses. He faces a minimum of 47 years in prison with a maximum of life in prison. But again, with him agreeing to snitch and tell everything he knows, there will be a letter written from the government to the judge saying, yo, can we get this dude a discount in time? We'll see where that gets him. I'm pretty sure that judge will accept that to get these other guys who I believe the judge knows were probably maybe they'll say were the more serious threats to the society and not the rapper, right? But it's not looking great for Tekashi 6ix9ine at all. It is not looking great for him at all. And just in regards to his well-being and his fam, man, you're again with the amount of fame that he had. This is why some of you guys, y'all want that fame. Are you really ready for that? You know, are you young artists really ready to be in that limelight And now when you snitch or agree to work with the feds, everyone knows. Everyone knows he's a snitch, including Treyway. Thank y'all so much for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. I'm in my comment section, ladies and gentlemen. I want to know what y'all think about this one. Y'all talk to me in the comment box below. What do you guys think about Tekashi 6ix9ine agreeing to snitch? Will his fan base care more?
That, man. Like.
That sounds great.
That's great. Great job, guys.
You know what? As the head of finance for the record label, I gotta say, I'm excited about this music video that you guys are gonna make. It's gonna be dope.
Somebody broke the leg.
But you know what's even more dope is saving your receipts from purchases you make for said music video, and then you organize them into a nice tight spreadsheet.
Oh. Oh, wow.
Woke up feeling California king. Go.
What is that?
I came from. In this city, right? This city, man. This city is ran by the streets. Them are facts. The city was built off the streets. Them are facts.
Look at this fool, man.
I always said Tekashi 6ix9ine looked like a little rat. And I was right. Cause he out here dry snitching. He dry snitching, bro. Wait till you hear what he's been saying in court. I'm gonna tell you today. You're not gonna believe this shit. Tekashi, you a snitch, bro. Turn, knock your bear.
Here comes your dad.
6ix9ine is a bitch ass nigga. Welcome back to Star Wars.
Some nigga in there.
We look at the hottest news updates around this motherfucker. If you bought that street light, you need to hit the subscribe button. If you a little hoe, don't hit the subscribe, but keep being a little hoe. Check this shit out, man. So, rapper Tekashi 6ix9ine, he acknowledged his pleads guilty.
Woo!
Bro,
My windows.
he totally snitched on Treyway. He snitched on all them niggas, bro. They all getting locked up for the rest of their lives while he's gonna go out with a little plea deal. Cause that's how they do this shit, bro. Back in the day, when I got locked up, they always try to get me to do a plea deal. I tell them straight up, I said, fuck you. I ain't telling you snitch. I ain't no rat, bitch. It's true, bro. It's true.
You got signed 6 to 9 years in jail for me, though.
I never snitch, bro. Never. Check this shit out, man. Brooklyn rapper Tekashi's thumbs up my video right now. All these little fans and shit, little kids who are his fans are gonna thumbs down my video. You thumbs up my shit right now, alright? If you from the street, 15 million followers on Instagram is out.
You couldn't tell them niggas. You think telling them niggas straight busters. Yeah.
This guy is 90
Look
something.
like your auntie, but that nigga in there acting like your auntie, telling them niggas.
What a fool.
Snitching.
My reaction initially, I just think it's disappointing.
How come?
Cause I expected way more out of the situation. It's just sad, honestly, to see all these men dragged into something that's really ugly. I've been with him 7 years, and the fame that he's had within a year, the success, is just sad to see how it's going now. It's just disappointing and it's sad.
Do you feel that you and your daughter are at risk?
In a sense, yeah, absolutely. He left. He did what he did. He made his bed. Now he has to lie in it. But he didn't think of how it's going to affect others. He's only thinking about himself in the situation. So, I mean, I'm left to pick up the pieces of whatever mess he's made, which is and has always been a thing.
Yeah. If he came back to you and said he wants a relationship with his daughter, how would you feel about that?
I don't feel like he's in the space right now. And so I feel like he's in a space in life, and a solid situation, I can't feel comfortable allowing him to bring whatever he has with him into my daughter's life. That my job is to protect my daughter at all costs, and even if that means him.
Ladies, don't have kids with fools. If you do, I feel sorry for you. Hey, that rhyme for some reason. Chase the clout. Now you chase the pieces. I don't know. Pieces chase you. Wrong against the dark cause of snitch. Snitch. Stop, snitch. Make me a response. The guy 6ix9ine snitching. Well, an hour ago this broke off. No, a day ago. Latest 2 hours ago this guy's a fool. Peter Pan does about this.
Hillary Clinton.
Take on it.
Molest children.
Walmart.
Award shows. They're garbage. We're going fast and we're going hard today, boys. Ariana Grande got attacked. Okay, these news are hilarious. I love this so much. Takeshi pleads guilty to 9 criminal counts detailed in the book. So as we reported recently on Pew News, Takeshi 6ix9ine was arrested for racketeering, and it looked pretty bad for 6ix9ine. It looks like he was going to face a long time in prison. And now we have an actual estimate of what that number is going to be. Since he pled guilty, he could face up to 47 years of prison. Now, why is this number so important? Well, he is 22. He's been sentenced to 47 years in prison. Takeshi 6ix9ine will get out of jail when he is 6'9". If this is not an example of a self-fulfilling prophecy, I don't know what is. God bless you, Takeshi. Next news. YouTube star Austin Jones pleads guilty to producing child porn. This was a story back in 2015, where this YouTuber admitted to asking fans to twerk on camera for them. Mind you, this is underage fans as well.
Your opinion based off of the full story and the truth.
This guy looks like such a smug little hole, just in and of itself, and the things he said in his response video.
Yes, twerking the dance move. It's not something that I'm proud of. It's not something that I think is right, and I shouldn't have done it.
Austin basically says, it was just twerking videos, and that was it. Now the full...
I'm not interested. So the guy snitch. Okay, now what? The animation marshmallows concept. Nice though. This side of YouTube, man. Wait, what? Jack Black playing Fortnite?
Yo, what's Jablin's Jables? Jack Black here.
Camera
I am
mute.
so stoked to announce that we are officially gaming. Yes! It is out!
This camera's
Fortnite.
mute.
Watch and learn. Brah, brah. Oh, a trophy. Hey, what's up, Ninja? I know you're watching. Y'all ain't got nothing on me. I'll see you in the virtual world for a good old-fashioned ass whooping. Come on! One-handed gaming,
Ninja.
bruh. Get it. Get it.
You're too
I've been
late,
playing
man.
since the 80s. Gaming, gaming, gaming. All the day I'm gaming. You only get the best of the games. Yeah. Oh, my thumb's getting so tired from gaming so hard. Win the prize. Get the high score. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ah! This game designer should get an award for best game. Also, quick shout out to HyperX. Thanks for the free merch that you
Who's
sent me.
strolling?
I'm gonna use this. I'm not going to sell it on eBay. Take that. I can't do this. This is bullshit. Ah! You guys, I'm sorry. I have to confess, I have not figured out the Elgato. I promise you, I swear to you, we will have gaming next week. But check this out. What's Jablin's Jables? Jack Black here. Believe it or not, that was not a real gaming video. The reason it looked like a gaming video is because I'm really good at special effects. But the truth is, I haven't worked out all the kinks on the Delgado. And also, I need a new HDMI cable, a monster cable that I do not have yet. But next week, guaranteed, the gaming videos will flow like wine. But in the meantime, check this out. Okay, so Vectrex. This is in the
Bad
80s. After Atari, after Intellivision, there was this thing, and it basically came with its own little TV. First thing you do, you get the right screen, and you put the screen onto the screen. And it makes the gameplay a little more stylized.
Oh, I think
basically
you're right,
like
huh?
asteroids. Things ever get too hairy, and then I get that
damn it.
Why? Yeah, let's
Here, right there. Give me the. Ah!
If you're ever like, oh no, it's too much, I can't handle it. Boop. Yeah, hyperspace. Boop. Hyperspace, bro. It's kind of a rad jam. Right lyrics to it. Oh, the Mindstorm, impossible.
Okay, dark custom, dark in the corner.
That word needs work. Those lyrics are not all
Can't
that
see this
good.
guy.
Scramble's a pretty rad game.
Spin to win.
He's always staying as far to the right as possible so that you can do that backwards diagonal move. It's the only way to survive. It really holds up, dude. 1982, still fun. Pretty rad design. Health tip: Polar Bear Plunge. It's where you jump into an ice cold pool, and it is so good for you. It is great for your endocrines, for your nucleus, and for your organs. Only problem is there's a thunderstorm outside. Could be dangerous. I could get struck by lightnings. Should I do it? What do you say?
Let me find this video. What's up there?
Save!
Uploading.
Yes!
Hold on a minute.
Should I do it? What do you say? Save! Yes! So here we are with a 1928 push 'em up Big 5 pinball machine. Obviously no electricity, just spring loaded. You try to land it in for big points. You got nothing, got out. But you get, I think you get 10 balls there. Oh man, double ball. Yes! P1, 100. So this is how people entertain themselves back in the 20s. Dude, that's like pre-World War I, dude. I'm
I'm not sure about my history. I better check that on the dudes. Woohoo! Wow!
Oh, man.
P4! It's basically a new world record.
You know, but a lot of people,
pushing a big
a lot of people. I'm extrovert. So, gotta be with this
1,000
one
points!
dude.
You can't score nothing higher, brah. I can feel my ancestors. Oh,
This thing there's no gun there. That's suicide.
Scotland.
Pretty good.
Push him up the fight.
Come on, buddy. Yeah! Nine. What is it?
See you next
Damn it.
week. Gaming video.
I can't hear him. I can't hear him. What you doing, mate? Jeez, stinky wise, huh? What is it? Over there. No, he did it. No. What was it? Like, too loud. Thought there was a minis here. Oh no. Yo, there's a mini here. No way. You're kidding me. Did it drink it? Oh, man. Okay, that's something like that. Wait, I think they go with. Damn it. Nine bullets. Did he jump? Come on. Then I'm in trouble. Ah. I'm in serious trouble. Watch my back now. Wait, alright, what else is going on? Let's go back to Thunder. Oh. Oi. Is he coming or is he going? I can see him. Come on. Why? It must be behind me. Right behind me. Yep, passed me already. Just in case there was a sniper. Oh, they're watching. Okay, let me just shotgun him again. Oh, there it is. No. This did? Wow. Did this swerve me? This? Oh no. You think it's wise. It is. I get him the 3 shots in the head. Bam, bam. He was confident. That's booty though.
Y'all gonna let me pick these goddamn legs. What the f we gonna do?
Free kill on wheels. Let's go. Yeah, get him. Oh my God! Look at my teammates leeching off my seeker shock mines. Yo, Pacific Tube was right, man. These teammates leeching off my seeker drone. Yo, I'm calling BS on that, son. Anyway, fellas, that's all I got, man. So, wait a minute. Isn't there something going on today? I know there's some game going on today, some big game going on today. What's the date? February 3rd?
Yeah,
what's happening on February 3rd? Oh, yeah, the Super Bowl, man. The Super Bowl. Yo, come on, dude. What are you shooting? Now look at my drone. My drone's like shooting over his head. My drone's like shooting warning shots at him like, you better stay away from him. You better back off my man. You better stay away from him. Yo, shoot him. That guy didn't have full blood on or nothing, man. Damn drone squad. Damn drone. The drone squad got worse eyesight than me. Oh my God. Anyway, fellas, Super Bowl going down today. Super Bowl 53. And who do I think is going to win? Come on, man. You know Belichick and Brady going to cheat and win it again? They going to cheat and get the 5th ring. My man Brady been to the Super Bowl 9 times.
Oh, no,
what the hell?
Weird.
That's more than some franchises have been to the Super Bowl in their lifetime.
You feel like playing?
Yeah,
cheat to win, people. Cheat to win, they gonna cheat. The Patriots,
it's weird.
Son. You can't beat Belichick and his hacking cheese.
I'm gonna pick an app and go like,
fellas. Patriots don't cheat to win, son. Patriots are just good. Okay. Who's gonna win this game?
Like how late night?
Man, I don't know.
To make it in for work in the morning?
I don't want to jinx it, but I'll jinx it anyway. You know Tom Brady gonna win, son. Tom Brady, Belichick, they gonna find a way. Gronkowski, my boy Julian Edelman. Rams, it's over. Rams, you shouldn't be here anyway, dude. You got hooked up by the refs. It should be the Patriots and the Saints. The Rams shouldn't even be here, dude. So I know that everyone in New Orleans.
No, I don't want to bother this fight.
We gonna get that karma from New Orleans, and they gonna win, baby. Tom Brady gonna win Super Bowl 53. The Patriots. Tom Brady gonna get his 6th ring. Come on in. Brady gonna have more jewels on his hand than Thanos, son. Lombardi Trophy. Come on in. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.
Will I survive? Oh, get murdered. No! How much health? Look at that. Okay, nice back to my position. Oh, this guy's quick. Almost. No. Almost killed them. Dance, man. Dance. So I can say stream snipers. Dance. Dance cat. That it is. Stream sniper. You gotta have proof, man. How can you be so stupid? Proofs. Look at traps. Wow, there's no way out of this.
Booby traps are often vicious devices with the sole intention of killing or maiming their victim. They are usually inexpensive, simple to make, and wreak havoc amongst enemy forces, and as such have been widely used in wars and guerrilla campaigns all over the world. Their indiscriminate nature, accompanied by the horrific injuries that they can inflict, have demoralized and spread fear amongst everyone unfortunate enough to encounter them. Here are my choices for 5 of the deadliest booby traps ever created.
Deadliest?
Number 5. Punji traps. Booby traps
deadliest.
using punji sticks were a common tactic used by the Viet Cong.
That's the
during
worst
Vietnam.
already.
Punji sticks were simply pieces of bamboo which were sharpened and hardened by fire. The sticks would then be placed in traps that were located in areas likely to be passed through by enemy soldiers, and then hidden by camouflage such as grass, bush, or crops. The punji sticks were perfect for jungle warfare. They were very easy to make and could be produced in huge quantities by women and children. They were cheap, bamboo was plentiful, and they were extremely effective. The traps which used these sticks could easily be concealed in the dense jungles and were very hard to detect. One of the most commonly used of these traps was the punji stick pit. A hole would be dug into the ground, with punji sticks protruding from the bottom and often from the sides as well. The pit would then be covered with a stick frame and leaves, which would quickly collapse when its victim stepped onto the thin frame top, causing the foot and leg to become impaled on the sticks. Sometimes sticks on the side of these traps would be set to point at a downwards angle, which would cause maximum damage when the soldier attempted to pull his leg out of the trap. To make these traps even more brutal, the Viet Cong would often coat the tips of the sticks with poison and even excrement, which was used to cause infections, further debilitating the already wounded soldier. These traps were not designed to kill, but to wound and cause maximum destruction.
Torture.
An enemy unit could be immobilized while the wounded soldier was dug out of the trap. It would then often take 2 or more soldiers to carry the wounded victim away from the combat zone, and in this way a single trap could take 2 or more soldiers out of combat. Further enemy resources would then need to be spent treating the wounded soldier, and in the jungles of Vietnam, evacuation to a medical facility would also require the use of a helicopter. These vicious traps were also effective at damaging morale. Enemy soldiers would be constantly in fear of falling victim to these terrifying traps, and were no doubt left traumatized by witnessing their friends wounded in such a horrific manner. In addition to the pits, there were several other types of traps that used the punji stick. The spike board trap was a seesaw-like contraption that would swing up and hit the chest or head when stepped on. The whip trap consisted of a spike-laden frame attached to a drawn-back tree branch. When a tripwire was broken, the branch would be released, whipping forward at high speed and impaling anyone in its path on the spiked frame. Mace traps were also used and could take many forms, but usually involved some kind of heavy ball, drum, or log which was covered in spikes and then suspended from a tree. Pulling a tripwire would release the trap, swinging the heavy spiked object into the path of those below. Number 4. The cemetery gun. During the 18th and 19th centuries, a grim trade in dead corpses had sprung up in Britain and the US. Surgeons and medical students were only legally permitted to dissect the corpses of executed criminals, or those who had voluntarily donated their bodies to science, which at that time was not popular. This problem, combined with the lack of refrigeration at the time, meant that a supply of fresh bodies was difficult to come by. Body snatchers known as resurrection men emerged to meet this new demand for dead bodies. The men would dig up recently buried corpses, loot whatever valuables the dead person had been buried with, and then sell the corpse to whoever needed it. The relatives of the dead whose bodies were snatched were of course not pleased with this emerging black market, and the cemetery gun developed to combat the growing number of thefts. The cemetery gun was a set gun. It's a gun that is set to fire on any intruder that triggers the gun, which sets it off. It has already been used for hundreds of years as an effective camp defense against intruding animals. The concept of a set gun was adapted for use in cemeteries, and the cemetery gun was born. A loaded and primed firearm would be swivel mounted at a grave with up to 3 tripwires attached in an arc around the gun's position. The unlucky resurrection man, attempting to snatch his latest corpse, would trigger the trapwire in the dark, which would cause the gun to fire in the direction of the intruder, killing or maiming him. The cemetery gun would be loaded and set each night by the cemetery keeper. Come by. Body snatchers known as resurrection men emerged to meet this new demand for dead bodies. The men would dig up recently buried corpses, loot whatever valuables the dead person had been buried with, and then sell the corpse to whoever needed it. The relatives of the dead whose bodies were snatched were of course not pleased with this emerging black market, and the cemetery gun was developed to combat the growing number of thefts. The cemetery gun was a set gun, which is a gun that is set to fire upon any intruder that triggers the trapwire, which sets it off, and had already been in use for hundreds of years as an effective counter-defense against intruding animals. The concept of the set gun was adapted for use in cemeteries, and the cemetery gun was born. A loaded and primed firearm would be swivel mounted at a grave with up to 3 tripwires attached in an arc around the gun's position. The unlucky resurrection man, attempting to snatch his latest corpse, would trigger the trapwire in the dark, which would cause the gun to fire in the direction of the intruder, killing or maiming him. The cemetery gun would be loaded and set each night by the cemetery keeper, and their presence became well known by mourners and grave robbers alike. In an effort to combat this new defense, resurrection men would dispatch female accomplices to the cemetery during the day, posing as widows. Their job was to scout the location of the guns, as well as any other defenses, and then report back to the resurrection man.
Get him. Oh.
In response to this, cemetery keepers began waiting until after dark to move the location of his set guns to foil potential intruders who might have scouted ahead. Cemetery guns were not the only booby traps used to protect recently buried corpses. In 1878, coffin torpedoes were produced, which consisted of a shotgun which would rest inside the coffin lid. When the lid was opened, the shotgun inside would fire directly at the face of whomever was attempting to gain access to the coffin. Another invention was dubbed the grave torpedo, which consisted of an explosive device that was almost like a crude landmine. The device would be attached on top of a coffin and would explode in the face of anyone unlucky enough to disturb the coffin occupant's final rest. Number 3. World War II anti-officer bombs. Booby traps are often the weapon of choice for those who are losing ground, not gaining it. As World War II progressed, German forces began being pushed back on all fronts, and they resorted to more and more desperate measures in their attempt to slow down the Allied advance. Use of booby traps became common, and perhaps one of the most infamous examples of these traps is the so-called anti-officer bomb. Rather than using their traps to target soldiers who could be easily replaced, the Germans began thinking up ways in which they could target officers, and in doing so cause maximum chaos in an enemy unit. Part of this strategy involved booby-trapping the least damaged buildings in each town they retreated from. They theorized that this would be the most likely location for occupying Allied forces to establish a command post. The house would be packed with explosives, and a trap would be set with the hope that the incoming officers would set off the trap and kill or maim themselves. The downside with this strategy was that the trap would usually be triggered or found during initial reconnaissance of the building by infantrymen, and as such, its success was limited. It was from this idea that the crooked or tilted picture bomb emerged. A wall inside the chosen building would have a hole hollowed out, which would then be packed with explosives. A picture would then be hung on the wall, concealing the hole and the explosives. However, the cunning part of this plan was that the picture would be hung at a crooked angle and set to trigger the bomb inside the wall once moved. The idea behind this devious trap was that only a gentleman officer would be bothered enough by the sight of a crooked hanging picture to correct it, and thus ignore ordinary infantry performing the initial reconnaissance of a building, and only be triggered once the high-ranking officers moved in.
Doing that. I would try
Ultimately, such devious tactics were not enough to change the course of the war. However, this is one booby trap that will send a shiver down the spine of anyone with OCD tendencies. Number 2. Project Eldest Son. Project Eldest Son was a series of covert operations carried out by US forces during the Vietnam War that primarily focused on planting faulty exploding ammunition into supplies which would be used by enemy forces in an effort to sap confidence in their Chinese-manufactured weapon supplies. When enemy ammunition was captured, a small number of rounds would be tampered with. The gunpowder would be removed and replaced with a high explosive, so that when the round was fired, it would generate 5 times as much pressure. The bolt of the gun would be blown backwards into the skull of the soldier who fired the weapon, killing him and leaving his comrades in extreme shock and distress. Mortar shells were also tampered with, so that they would detonate once they were fired, killing the mortar crew and destroying any nearby ammunition. Only a very small amount of rounds in each barrel would be tampered with, so that when the mortar bullet was fired and wreaked its havoc, there would be no evidence of tampering left behind. Green berets would carry trapped ammo with them, and whenever they discovered an enemy ammunition store, they would drop a few of the lethal bullets in. They would also insert them into rifles found on dead enemy soldiers, in the hopes that their comrades would find them and use them to deadly effect. The aim of this cunning operation was not to kill large numbers of enemy soldiers, but to damage morale and destroy their faith in the Chinese manufactured weaponry that they were using. The ruse was made even more elaborate, as rumours were spread that Chinese factories were producing faulty ammo, which was knowingly being distributed to Vietnam by the Chinese government. The US Armed Forces radio network was also in on the plot, intentionally broadcasting warnings to US soldiers not to use captured weapons due to the risk of defective Chinese-made bullets. Although there is not much data on how successful this campaign was, an estimated 12,000 bullets and 2,000 mortar shells are thought to have been tampered with and planted behind enemy lines. The operation was abandoned in 1969 after leaks to the US media. However, it has been reported that similar tactics have been used by government forces in Syria during their current civil war. Number 1. Exploding toys. Improvised explosive devices have been used in combat situations all over the world, however have perhaps been put to use most infamously in Iraq. In the Second Iraq War, they accounted for over 60% of coalition deaths. Although commonly used as a roadside bomb to target passing military vehicles, these explosive traps have been used in a variety of ways, in an effort to spread terror amongst both civilians and enemy soldiers. Possibly the most disturbing example of these booby traps occurred recently when Iraqi forces discovered 18 booby-trapped dolls just outside Baghdad. The plot was thought to be targeting a Shia pilgrimage, which was due to take place along the road between Baghdad and Karbala, and would have seen millions of people walking.
Wow, I moved this song.
ISIS agents planned to scatter the dolls along the roadside in the hope that young children would pick them up. The dolls were hollowed out and stuffed with explosives, and would be set to trigger when the doll was moved, killing or maiming the child unfortunate enough to have found it. Booby traps are commonly used in Baghdad and Karbala, and would have seen millions of in an effort to spread terror amongst both civilians and enemy soldiers. Possibly the most disturbing example of these booby traps occurred recently when Iraqi forces discovered 8 improvised explosive devices have been used in combat situations all over the world, however have perhaps been put to use most infamously in Iraq. In the Second Iraq War, they accounted for over 60% of coalition deaths. Although commonly used as a roadside bomb to target passing military vehicles, these explosive traps have been used in a variety of ways, in an effort to spread terror amongst both civilians and enemy soldiers. Possibly the most disturbing example of these booby traps occurred recently when Iraqi forces discovered 18 booby-trapped dolls just outside Baghdad. The plot was thought to be targeting a Shia pilgrimage, which was due to take place along the road between Baghdad and Karbala, and would have seen millions of people walk along the road. ISIS agents planned to scatter the dolls along the roadside in the hope that young children would pick them up. The dolls were hollowed out and stuffed with explosives, and would be set to trigger when the doll was moved, killing or maiming the child unfortunate enough to have found it. Booby traps are commonly used by ISIS, and crops, bathtubs, doors and beds have all been trapped with explosive devices. However, this is the first time that the trap seems to have been targeted specifically at children. Unfortunately, such targeting of children is not without precedent. Butterfly mines were deployed during the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan, and whether intended or not, have been criticized as targeting children. The small mines are usually colorful to give them camouflage, and have a unique winged shape, which makes them more aerodynamic, as they would be deployed from helicopters. The unfortunate side effect of this design is that it gives the mines an unnerving resemblance to toys, and as such they tended to be picked up by children who found them. So those are my choices for 5 of the deadliest booby traps ever created. Let me know what you would have included in the list in the comments below, and I'll see you again on the next video.
Bye.
Hello friends and welcome back to beautiful Atlanta.
No! Okay. Where could it be? Inside.
Witness an empty space. filled with thousands of screaming people. A man both nowhere and everywhere at the same time. Answers are new questions.
Just feeling.
Don't think of them as the expected. When truth is not the truth, what dimension are you even in?
Oh.
We have based in red-pilled Japan.
That aim was right on him, man.
Japan,
This
the
is
Supreme
nonsense.
Court issued a decision to
Oh,
uphold
you
a
killed
gender law on Wednesday, which requires transgender people to be sterilized after
Sorry
they
about
are
that.
identified as the opposite of biological sex. This is Japan,
Sorry
by the
about
way. Japan, who has denounced any sort of rhetoric about bringing in lots of third worlders to replace their dying population. Instead, they're replacing their dying population with robots and AI technology. Japan and China, all the rest, they're going to completely surpass the United States and most of the West in technology pretty soon here because, and probably economically, because instead of bringing in third worlders, which are going to overwhelmingly decrease their IQ, their average IQ in this country, overwhelmingly depress wages, overwhelmingly increase crime, and all the rest, they've instead decided to increase human ingenuity and increase technology in their country. This is Japan, by the way, just so you know. It says the Supreme Court issued the decision to uphold a gender law on Wednesday. The law requires people to have no functioning reproductive glands to swap sex. Transgender man Takito Usui appealed the law, but it was ruled constitutional. It says here the Supreme Court was upheld a law that effectively requires transgender people to be sterilized before their gender can be changed on official documents. It says the court acknowledged doubts were emerging over whether the rule reflects changing social values, but said the law was constitutional. The decision issued Wednesday was published on Thursday, upholds a law that requires any individual wishing to change their documents to have no reproductive glands or reproductive glands that have permanently lost function, referring to testes or ovaries. And this is talking about Usui. I think that's the guy they're talking about, the guy that tried to
Hey, if you're gonna do it, go
it
on
also
delay, man.
requires the person to have a body which appears to have parts that resemble the genital organs of those of the opposite gender. The appeal was filed by Takahito Usui, a 45-year-old transgender man this guy, I think, who wants to change official documents that identify him as a female. The panel of 4 justices ruled unanimously to throw out Usui's appeal, declaring the law unconstitutional. So, regardless of what you think about this and sterilization and things like that, this does remind me of, I mentioned this in the last video as well on this channel, a video on my main channel where I went into a Social Security office and tried to identify as a 65-year-old male to try to get Social Security, and they laughed me out of the place. The guy said, well, the guy that was serving me, which was a black guy too, he was like, oh, I want to be a dragon, but that doesn't mean I can be a dragon when I tried to identify as a 65-year-old male. And I think you can find it on my main channel if you just type in Social Security office or something in the search bar on my channel, not the YouTube search bar, but on my main channel. It says here they said the measure was intended to prevent problems in parent-child relations that could lead to societal confusion and abrupt changes in society. The judges said that they recognize the invasive nature of the law, adding that legislation should be regularly reviewed as social and family values change. In addition to opinion, presiding Justice Mamoru Miura joined another justice to say that while the law may not violate the Constitution, doubts are undeniably emerging. Now, another thing is like the left. Like, you have all these leftist pundits, you have all these leftist YouTubers, too, who try to say that anyone can be anything that they want, right? Anyone can be, there is no biological differences between male and female. These are just all social constructs. This is entirely untrue. Science refutes this unanimously. And they are the ones who are always talking about how great science is, but yet they deny science. Completely and utterly deny science. This is the cognitive dissonance of the left in its entirety. They all do it, too. Every single one of them. And then they talk about, like, they talk about we need more diversity, the white privilege. This is the only reason why they're doing better. They don't want to acknowledge the science behind the IQ averages that we have data for over 100 years of IQ differences between different racial groups in this country. They certainly don't want to acknowledge that. They say, no, it's white racism. That is the reason why some people do better. But then they, out of their mind, out of sight, that it's the East Asians who have a higher median household income here in this country, even though they make up less than 2% of the entire American population, and they have higher median household income than white Americans. Out of mind, out of sight for the left completely. Once again, lining up exactly with the bell curve data. Now, if you look like a woman, I'm going to call you a she. If you look like a man, I'm going to call you a him. It's basically, for me, based on what you look like. I know people who identify as transgenders or whatever, but I just disagree with them pushing it on children. I disagree with them pushing it on kids. I disagree with all the media propping it up. And like this kid, I can't remember Lactatia, what kid, like the amazing Jasmine or the amazing, I can't remember his name. Anyway, the media's propping this up, having him on talk shows, and then you have him posing in photos like photos with adults. And no one's talking about it. Out of sight, out of mind for the left. And completely. This is the left. The entire left, by the way. 45-year-old Takahito Usui, right, wished to register a male without undergoing reassignment surgery, but he had lost his appeal and the Supreme Court ruled the law was still constitutional. Japan passport, it says, quote, suffering related to gender felt by people with gender identity disorder is also the problem of society as a whole, which should encompass the diversity of sexual identity, the additional opinion said. Here's another thing about this whole thing. Gender dysphoria. The APA, the American Psychological Association, deems it gender dysphoria. They used to say in the report about this that this was a mental condition. This is the reason why it's on the American Psychiatric or Psychological, I can't remember, APA website. They took that off after leftist outrage.
They're alive.
They demanded that the Brown University study be deleted, right? Which said that gender dysphoria can be a social contagion as of lately because they have data for this. This is the left, once again, denying science because it doesn't fit their political narrative, or they think that it might hurt someone's feelings. The APA had gender dysphoria as a mental condition. You have the left overwhelmingly going against Trump's decision to ban transgenders in the military, but yet they also say that people with mental conditions shouldn't have firearms. So which is it? You have a community which has the highest rate of suicide. You want them to have firearms? You want them to be in the military? Are you out of your mind? Are you kidding me? Of course not. Once again, out of sight, out of mind, cognitive dissonance amongst all of the left. The ruling ends Usui's legal battle, but his lawyer said parts of the decision could boost a campaign to press lawmakers to change the rule. In this day and age, I still can't believe that there is a law that requires people to have surgery. Tomoyasu Oyama told AFP. I don't believe that the government should mandate anyone to have surgery. By the way, that's not me. That's not my thing. Quote, we have been on this case, at this case for 2 years, and every month, every 6 months, we can see an improved understanding of the issue by society, Oyama said. So there you go. That's the story, based in Red Pill Japan. Of course, Japan is paving the way. They're the trendsetters. They're the trailblazers. Japan and China are taking over the world.
Did it break a leg? too high. Whoa. Oh. Yep. And here it comes. Nice. Gotta do guys coming this way. Damn it, too high. Yeah, kitty.
They won.
Who Patriots?
Yeah. 13-3.
Who would have thought, huh?
What is that?
Sniper's so cheap, man. Don't do nothing. And those little kids use it a lot. I gotta make it my prime #1 gun. In the AR, then the shorty. don't know what it is. Oh, I'm dead. Hey, kitty.
Oh, damn it. What?
Look at that. Every noob has that gun as a primary. Easy.
Whoa! Wait, what?
Yeah. We? Since when you're Patriots?
I'm always Patriots.
Why?
Cause New England, baby. They don't have a Rhode Island team.
That's not an answer. That's so unattractive answer. Why? Because. Baby. Get off.
No.
Roll over.
I ain't no dog.
Well, is that how you, are you racist?
No.
Then why is that dog thing?
What?
Do you respect the dog kind? Do you respect the dog race?
Always and forever.
Why is that a saying to the dogs? Are you racist? You only like humans? You don't like your race? You're racist.
Yeah, racist.
You don't like the dog race?
I love the dog race.
No, why don't are you saying roll over for dogs? So roll over for dogs? When you say roll over, it means just dogs? Yeah. Racist. Confirmed. Can you kiss a dog too?
Yeah. Baby!
You can't win, huh? If you said yes, I said you nasty. You said no, racist. You say yes, you're nasty. You say no, you're racist. Racist. Yeah. No? You don't get stuck? You don't get stuck?
No!
You're racist.
Oh my god, it's a never-ending battle with him, bro.
With me, I'm Justice Warrior. That's what I learned from. Never get away. That's in history. That's some nonsense. I've been finding this shit. Why is Steve not streaming, huh? What's going on? Sonic Fox streaming. Daylight. Why you like that game? Okay, you know what? Time to go back to my cookies.
Cookies?
I mean, what? How do they say it?
You still have more cookies.
I know. Peanut butter, whatever.
Woo!
She's racist. She doesn't kiss dogs. She only likes her race as racist.
I'm a wetback. I'm a wet dog.
What?
I'm a wet dog.
What does that mean?
A wetback?
What is that?
That's
Wetback?
that's a racial.
It's not wet. You lie.
It's a racial term for Mexicans.
Lie. You lie.
Because we have to swim to get here, remember?
But if you swim in your belly, it should be wet belly, not wet back. Sometimes you swim, your belly's dry. Your back is dry because you like.
Because she was born here, not there.
Does that make sense? How you wet back?
I'm a wetback.
Do you dive with your back?
No, my
like...
dad is a wetback. He was, not now.
Oh, so his back dried up now?
Yes. Because
You got a towel like when he came off? You just dried it? Can't get me wet back no more. It's dry. Look. It's dry.
Oh my gosh.
What happened?
My mom said I dried his back right up.
How?
Oh, baby.
I proposed to him to marry me so I could fix his face. You proposed?
Yes, I proposed to her.
Oh, that's champion.
I did it with lots of love.
You did it with what?
Lots of love.
Lots of love. don't think you should be saying that online.
You asked her.
Yeah, too lazy. I don't break walls. There, you wanna go? What is that?
I bought apple ones too.
Apple ones too. Let me have some after. I'm just feeling like I want some. Thought I had chest. Scumbag. Oh, you got the chest from, huh? What is it? Oh, you douche. Nice. Thanks for the ride. That was out today. Thanks.
Apple juice. Yummy?
Huh?
Yummy?
Yes. Yummy, yummy.
Yummy, yummy.
Naughty, naughty. Yummy, yummy. No more family reunion. Taking all those chairs. Who goes there? Can I have a good gun? I don't like this NFL thing, man. What's my number? 88? Dummy?
Huh?
What did you say?
Who? What's your name?
What's my name?
Yeah.
You asked like you already knew, but you forgot.
Huh?
You ask in a tone that you feel like you already knew, but you forgot. Like, what's your name?
Oh.
If you ask it, I'll tell you. But if you ask him like you already knew, but you forgot, you don't have to question.
I forgot your name. What's your
Oh,
name?
you forgot my name. How do you? So you met me before?
Huh?
His name is.
Have you known me from somewhere else?
His name is.
Maybe I know
Jeff.
you.
Have I told you my name? And you forgot?
Yeah.
When?
I always forget.
You
people's
forget.
names.
So
Yeah.
if you forget,
Yeah, I
something
forget
you don't
people's
know. If you don't
names.
know, we never were told.
Huh?
If
Bro,
you
they
forget
cheating.
something, it never was told to you. Because in your mind, it's non-existent. So it was never there.
It's a pigment. We are.
No, I just forget.
You just forget. He said I just forget.
You from? Where you from?
Where am
Why
I
do you keep
from?
forgetting?
Well, I'm
Who?
from...
Y'all want to know my name?
What's your name?
Water Majala.
What?
Water Majala.
Yada Majala.
Yeah.
You said yeah.
Yeah.
What's your names?
What's your name? Yada Majula.
Water Majula?
Yeah.
You lying.
No, I'm telling you, man.
No, cause you don't have the same name as me. Bro, that's cheating. Where y'all at?
Talk to him.
So where y'all at?
Where we all at? Yikes.
I'm about to jump in that water just to do
You got
it.
the lag.
I'm about to jump in the water just to jump in the water. What you say? I ain't no girl.
No, son. No, son.
Whoever that is
You
singing
doing
sound like a
pretty
man.
hard,
You a
yeah.
man?
Whoever sings like that sounds like a man. You a man? He's non-binary.
Non-binary?
Non-binary.
Wait, well, what's about
He married.
Non-binary.
Oh. That's cool.
Yeah, well,
I
she's a
guess.
guy, so. They from where? Sound like a
Y'all know
man,
how
like
old
a
I
man.
am.
Well, he's
You
a
don't know
man.
how old I am.
Are you speaking Spanish?
Who?
You?
man.
I know how to speak
The middle of the battlefield
Spanish.
is there, so that's
That
all
what?
the beef should be going on. Oh, who's doing that?
Oh yes. How I get it? It's not working.
Sorry from doing these people.
Hey, where y'all at? I want to see keep the gun. What?
What's that? Nobody's dying right here.
Okay, just hold the gun.
I
Just
can't hear
run.
nothing. Yeah, I'm easy to kill.
You're staying your
How I
chair.
walk?
Wait, what's staying?
Oh, turn around. Where you at? Oh,
Oh,
I can't see you.
Go Patriots,
Yeah.
Rams suck.
We're shooting.
They lost.
The Patriots lost, bro.
Well, that guy cannot survive here.
Patriots are the goats.
Are they?
13-3. The Rams are trash. Basura.
Somebody low-key try to shoot me.
Come on.
Oh, they cheating. They just killed me, bro.
See you, buddy. You can challenge me?
What's y'all name?
It goes faster now than I have to.
They said, "What's y'all names?"
Who is
Don't
SIRJ?
talk like that.
Who that?
You're gonna tilt it. What you all?
Yeah, buddy. There you go. I'm gonna go kill somebody.
Okay, have that. No! Oh, God.
Bro, move.
Can hit me. No, I don't think so. I'm hard to kill now.
I need to see. Move, bro, don't touch me.
Against the Rams again.
What happened if I go out
talking
the second?
Huh?
You still speaking?
Not really.
You give my headphone.
No.
You hear? Let me.
She saw that coming.
I should? Well, I should hear that coming. I thought I should be
Bro,
doing.
what's the freak?
Still talking.
Who is they? They about to kill me, so it's you, bro. Yes,
Whoa.
see?
That was mad quick.
Yeah, now I kind of need an AR.
They on my team. I can't turn that way. Kill him, hurry up. Dummy.
You like it? See that?
Yeah, I saw it. No wonder you can't hear anything. I can barely hear you. You're whispering.
Who is Robert? Robert.
Come on. Inside.
Robert. Roberto. Who's gonna say some good morning, bro? That's what I'm talking about. People dumb. What?
Oh, that coming should just block it.
Look at your girlfriend play Fortnite.
The reaction is still. Guys, it's there, man. It's there. The beef is at.
Where are you going, baby girl? Go in the circle. See that right there?
Hold up, move. I'm trying to see
Mark,
the freaking
the
thing.
piece that.
Okay, I go straight. Move. I'm going in the circle. I know.
Is this ours? Yes.
Whoa!
That sucks.
You said green.
Oh, that's the beef, man. Yes.
Bro, they trying to shoot me already.
And then build, Jay. Build.
Let me shoot him now.
No. Alright, you there? Stay right there. Push the get in here. Alright, go over here.
Bro, no, I need to go over. Hold up. Ah! Snatch this headphone off my head.
Damn it.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Lovely. Lovely. The Patriots what? No, they suck.
Who's y'all going for, the Rams or the Patriots?
Patriots all the way.
The Patriots be cheating, so.
Not even, bruh.
Yeah, bro.
Not even. Give me one reason why.
Tom Brady, he always cheating at the end.
Give me a good reason.
He cheated. Just know they cheat every year.
That's not a good reason, boo. That's not a good reason. Is it because he deflated the balls?
No, he just a cheater.
Not even.
That
game was fair and square.
Nah.
Rams are basura. They're trash.
The Rams are not trash.
Yeah, they are. They only scored 3 points throughout the game. How are you gonna tell me they're not trash? Exactly.
The Patriots are trash.
Don't play that with me, boo.
Oh!
Bro, who are you? Who are you? The one that's talking to me. Which one are you?
Oh, I'm not playing.
Oh. Oh, you can hear me though.
Yeah.
Who playing? Shoot that person in there.
It's one of my good acquaintances.
Hey, hold on. Don't,
Hey. Get it.
Around the world,
Bring it around town.
That's a douche that tied up cool just like you.
What?
That's like in the language you guys use.
What?
Because gang.
gang. You already finished it.
I don't know, man. I'm feeling like energetic.
You can conquer the whole world.
I would the whole 3 days. I feel like didn't feel like playing. Didn't feel like doing anything really. Watch a movie and leave my phone. Time to go home and feeling Hulk.
Hulk smash.
Hulk.
Okay, stop flexing on them.
Hulk. Flexing. Nobody.
Here.
Of course I left. I left. The game is over. Everybody go to their homes. Let's try again. You gonna play?
I will try.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I got snap.
Remember to go and play down and practice first?
Yeah.
Oh, so long.
playground. I'll put you where there's no one, just you. You can go and do whatever.
Key.
I'm gonna go to the piece and be
My mom's in the bathroom. Do you know what he looked like? The SpongeBob where he goes.
Nah, you ain't no SpongeBob.
Look like a little girl playing.
A little?
Yeah.
You are little, and you are a girl.
What?
Are you gonna do your calculations for the month?
Oh, what the heck? What is this?
What is what?
Oh, wow, let me see this. What did you do?
No.
No, you're not in the right place.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
People here, this is the playground, right?
Who's playing?
What's going on here? Let me see. Yeah, this playground. Why are these people here?
Give me the loot.
There you go. We can pick up all
Y'all good at the game.
This playground. Oh, why are they here? You read here, they tell you what to do. This is the instruction right there with things you need to use. If you need to build, you press circle, it shows up. If you need to, all that. Pick up gun inside.
Did I forget something?
Well, you gotta go to houses and find boxes. You gotta find the shiny boxes that say the guns at.
Shiny
They're
boxes.
usually inside of houses, inside of places like those.
Shiny
on
boxes.
top of the places. Yeah. Each of these things does things.
Uy, another piñata.
A lot of piñata here. That's playground.
It tries. What?
You gotta look towards it. Come on. You gotta use this, you know. You gotta use this.
Ya, déjame en paz.
Oh yeah?
Don't know what I'm doing.
No, don't te dejar en paz.
Déjame en paz. Hey, how do you do it? Yeah, I've done that.
The first lesson, open the piñata. Wow, well. Wow, open the piñata.
I can't! Oh, why am I drinking that?
Drinking is good in this game. You won't get. You won't
I
get
don't.
toxic.
I don't remember how to use the X.
You don't remember how to use X?
But it's not going.
What button is that? What button is that?
X.
That's X right there. Have you been there? You in school? You pay attention to class?
Nope.
Do you know the difference between square, triangle, X, and circle?
Oh, what I do? Oh. It keeps switching.
This moment needs a song.
Santander Bank respects you. That's why this ad before video you want to watch is
What?
already open.
How do I open it?
Go home.
Open the piñata.
Go home. Go home. Baby.
Open the piñata.
Go home. Pepe, I can't open it. I can't open it. Yeah. I can't open this. I can't. Help!
I bet that it hurts. I gotta call Felton.
Oh, you gotta call Felton?
Yeah, this Oh man. That was hilarious.
I couldn't open this up for like 10 minutes.
10 minutes? That was funny. Like, that was glorious. Drink some shield. For me?
No, for me.
Yikes.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hey, I found the paper towels. I know.
You found them?
Yeah, they're right there.
They found you.
No, I've been looking all over for them all day.
They've been looking for you too, but they couldn't move.
Could have thrown out the room.
Hey.
You suck. Thank you. Not you.
Oh.
¡Hola, piñata! Are you playing a game?
Yeah.
What is it? I'm going to finish watching the action movie.
Oh, yeah.
No, I got another good movie on. I think it's just about done.
What movie is it? What's it called?
It's a really good movie that she was watching.
What's it called?
I don't know.
Did the
Ask her.
Shields get it?
How do I do that?
How'd you do that? Drink Shield! Drink Shield!
I'm trying! Getting annoying. I don't remember how I did it. Damn it!
What? You forgot while doing it?
Yeah. Oh, a house.
Drink more Shield, kid. You gotta fill everything. You shouldn't say your house. You gotta fill all that.
Oh. How do I get more shield?
You have like,
Oh.
well, good. Now you gotta build.
I gotta build?
Yeah. Don't go too high, you might fall and break your leg. Oh, piñata in the house. Go build and get it. Get the piñata.
How do I jump? Is this live? I can't get out!
Well, get out where you came from. That's to reset, to confirm. To confirm is when you edit it. You press that to advanced moves. Advanced moves.
I love how you're not showing me anything.
You said to leave you alone. That's what you said.
I did not.
Yes, you did. You can also use your axe to break this and get out.
Yeah.
Break two. Oh, you found it. Oh. Get the llama.
I can't. Ah!
You got hurt. You got hurt. Look at that.
Oh.
There it is up there.
I can't see. Why am I so close?
Because you went close. La la. Oh, look at that. Look at her go. Now get the llama.
My hands are really sweaty.
Yeah, you took you that long. You got a bunch of shield. There's a chest. You saw that? Saw that shiny thing in the forest?
That thing?
The shiny thing inside that forest. Look around here.
That thing.
What is that thing?
A chest.
Press circle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Now get a gun.
I can't.
There's one behind you. Grab that shotgun.
Oh.
There you go. Now we gotta shoot. Go back to the chest behind. There's a chest behind you, inside that forest. Besides that shotgun, when you picked it up. Right in the middle, go straight. Right in the middle, there's a chest in there. Shiny gold. Can you see it?
Yep.
Okay, now look towards it. Okay. Look on it. Look on it, look on it. Okay. Then you pick up that sniper. No, you gotta pick up the sniper and the shotgun together.
How do I do that? Why is she touching no?
What? Drink that shit, okay? You see this?
Yeah.
You can only carry 5 things at a time.
Oh.
Right? You gotta get one hit of one, or you gotta use it to carry others. With that, this gotta be empty for you to use it. That's your backpack. You can only carry 5 at a time. Click the shield.
It won't let me.
Oh. Then you gotta get rid of one. You won't need this, get rid of that. Sit, press up, up, up. There you go. Go in there. Press triangle. See this to drop. Big flip. You see that? Back. Go back. There you go. Now you go pick the shotgun. You got it?
Yeah.
Now put the shotgun there, just as you dropped it. The shotgun here and the sniper here. You read, they tell you, okay, so, there you go. And switch this too. Now. This too. There you go. Now you're good. Now, go shoot something. You see that guy right here? Hello, 550, 40. Yeah. Go and find him. You gotta follow this arrow. Follow the arrow, follow the name. Whatever that name is pointing, that's where you go. You see it? Do you see it? Find that guy and shoot him.
Oops.
You can look at the map. If you press this right here, you can see where he's at. You see that? He's right there. You over here. Now you can use that to jump further. To jump quicker. Built up. Make it?
Huh?
Built up. Go. Built. Built.
I can't.
Oh, the stairs. The stairs. It tells you. You know how to do this? This way you put the wall, that's where you put the floor, that's where you put the stairs. You gotta go straight though, don't move. You gotta go straight to the path. You're gonna fall and break a leg. Move, build all the way up to the sky. Look straight towards it. Okay, go up, build. You gotta keep building. You gotta keep building on top of each other. Just hold it, just hold the button. There you go. Look up, kid. Look up. Look up. Look up. Yeah, go ahead. Build it, run. You gotta go straight. If you fall, you're gonna die. Don't fall, no matter what you do. So move your character straight.
Am I good?
No, you gotta go way higher to get if you're gonna get that guy. You're going to the edges. Watch out. All right. Keep going.
I'm using all my wood.
No, you're gonna get more llama. Don't worry about it. Keep going. Up. Press X, hurry up. Okay, now go fly towards that guy. Fly towards the name. You see that name? Okay. Fly towards it. That's how you get there quicker. You build up and you fly. Because walking takes forever. You see how fast you move in the map? That's you. And this is very important. You see this northeast, west, north. So you gotta know where this is located, where the guy is. So that's how you find him.
Oh.
Look, you're not looking right. Why are you looking in the sky for? Now you build again and you fly again. Same thing. Oh, you gotta look straight.
Oh, sorry.
You gotta look straight. Sorry, if you die, he's not towards that way. Why are you building towards that way? Where is it for us? Where is he?
It's over there.
Where?
Right here.
Where?
Right there.
Okay, and I built towards that way.
Oops.
Look up the same way. You gotta look up. If you look down, that will happen. You gotta look up. Look towards where you're going. Always look towards where you're going. So look towards where you're going. Always. If you don't, you'll fall. Okay, hold on. Stop. Go at the edge. Build the floor. Towards the edge. Build the floor this time. Okay, press, now go look at the floor. Look at it. And press square twice. Do it quick. You see that now? Jump on top of that, then you fly. X. Go towards him. Find him. Go ahead. Before you fall. Where is it? Where is it?
I don't know. Over there.
Yes, there it is. You got a sniper. You can shoot him now. Don't get too close. He might kill you. Now put a sniper on. He's running. Put a sniper on. Put a sniper. Okay, now aim at him. Aim where you built. That's where you aim. No. Right here, that's where you aim, right here. You look, you put that in middle towards him and you shoot. Okay. See, that's how you shoot, but you gotta put that on him. Oh, you're close. You gotta reload. Reload and then. Oh, you gotta go a little higher because the bullet is falling. I know, what is he doing? Go follow him. Go to the stairs. Go on the stairs, get you jumping. Look where is he going? Look at him. He's going over there. So go up there and follow him. Don't fall. If you fall there, you're dead. If you just fall, just press X before you hit the ground. So you can fly. Okay, look at him. Look where is he? Don't fall. Just stop and look. Stop, look. Look at him. You can jump. You can go jump now. Another llama right there. We don't need it. Dodge that tree because you're gonna get stuck in it. There it is. Go. Put the shotgun. Go back. This is how you go back and you go back and forth. Now you gotta shoot him dead. You put to that aim, you put that on him and you shoot. That's where the bullets go. Gotta put that on him. Yep, that is. On him. Don't get too close. You're able to shoot him. We gotta get to his face. Shotgun. Aim. Shoot. There you go. All that. You shoot him. Put a sniper on. Get back up a little bit. Aim. Shoot the cookie in his back. Shoot the cookie.
Oh, sorry. Got distracted.
Shoot the cookie in the head.
What the hell?
You gotta reload. There you go. Now shoot him in the head. Reload again. The next time you shoot after the load the sniper. Shoot him in the head. Shoot that.
Oh.
You gotta reload. Don't forget. Every time you shoot after the load. Roll the square, okay? The load is square. There you go. Good job. Now, lesson number 2. Build protection. When somebody's shooting at you, they don't know where they're shooting at, you do this. See that? You built a wall around you. See that?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'll teach you this after. Remember the shooting at you, don't know where the shooting at? You press square, you go next to it. Listen. When you press, you hold this, you spin.
Okay.
All you do. Alright. Now go build mad squares around the place.
Oops.
What did I say?
Wait, what button is it?
You read here. I build a wall around you. No, build a wall around you. Do it slowly. Don't press too long. Hold on, let me fix this.
I'm getting tired.
Are you?
Yeah.
This guy. I see, wow, there's a bunch of things, cool stuff. Alright. Hey kid, fight him, fight him. Gotta shoot him dead. Put the gun on. Shotgun. Gotta move, you gotta keep running.
I'm tired.
You're tired?
Yeah.
Okay. Next time we'll practice.
Are you gonna take a shower? Didn't you say you have to go pee?
Yeah, but I kind of saved too long and come on, miss it.
No.
Let me torch him for a little bit.
Oh.
Oh, 0 bullets. This guy wants beef. I thought I had bullets. What is it? You can't escape, man. I'm gonna kill you like 1,000 times over. Oh no! Funny guy. Think so? The bad guy. He doesn't know what to do. What are you doing?
Who?
This guy. Gotta push out of it. Come on, push, push. Damn it. You betrayed the trust. I got all my guns, man. I gotta kill him. let that go like that. Nice bullets. Where is it? They quit? Most likely.
Shoulder, 9 o'clock. Look.
Hmm.
Wait. Yeah, 3 o'clock. Shoulder, 3 o'clock. Can't wait till summer comes. I'm gonna be tan.
What you said?
Can't wait till summer comes.
Gonna be tan?
Tan. Black.
You wanna be black, man. Why you trying to be black now, man?
No, I like being tan.
Jeez. How many years ago? No one wants to be black. Now everybody wants to be black. Next day, everybody wants to be yellow. Then everybody wants to be purple.
I want to be pink. No, I'm kidding.
Be fake. And why you tan it? There they go. If you can white enough, get pink. Get absolutely pink.
No, you can't. Oh, cutie.
What is this? Daisy followers? I'm not interested. To this guy. I used to have a crush on her when we were little.
Ew.
Yeah, she used to be my sister's friend. Oh yes, Infinity Stone.
Thanos.
Let's
go.
All 6 of them? You got 6 now?
Got 6 rings, yep.
I have 5 here. So it's better than Infinity Stone. Oh, y'all
Yeah,
6.
6.
Alright.
Duh.
Shit. That's 10 of himself.
I don't know if you're gonna come or not.
You gonna go in bed?
Yeah.
You don't know?
You don't know?
You don't know?
You're not gonna jump in bed? Hello?
Yeah, hello?
You are?
Don't know bed now.
Not now, but when you get tired.
I get tired?
Well, you need to get a few hours of sleep.
Yeah. What the heck was that?
Just hop in. I'll be on the other side. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Hello.
Huh?
Just hop in, and I'll be on the other side.
What are you doing? Switch teams, I'm gonna kill you. This scumbag.
Don't stay up too late tonight.
Okay. No. Okay. No. Oh, switch teams, man. I'm gonna kill you every time. Don't play the Thanos. 6 damn ring. Snap a finger. Catch the ball to the other side.
Touchdown. A finger. Touchdown. Yep. What was that? What was that? Turn that out. Yeah, you don't want to be this loud.
Huh?
Yeah, you don't want to be that loud. Kisses. It's Ram. But that challenge me? Oh, you switched teams, huh? Ah, wise guy. Nah, you missed, man. You missed that shot. Oh, you back team? What do I mean? Do this. Do you have that move? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah. Nah, that move is shitty. Look at that. You have this one? Marshmallow special. Nope, that one is shitty. Shitty. Nope, shit. Look at this one. Veterans only. If you're not season 1, you don't have that. Are you season 1? Oh, it's gone. Okay, let's do this. No, never do that. Never. Oh, no, never. Never. Oh. Switch teams, let's show you a place. This guy.
That's it. Karate Kid. You got no mic, man? Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed. What are you doing? Which team is man? Let me kill you again. Which team is... Yeah, I'm practicing, man. Okay, hard. You're practicing too. See that? Break my stuff? Okay. See how long it takes you to break. I'll make the base so strong that okay, man, bye-bye. Look, he's trying that. No. What, they got 6? 7. Wow. An 8? Pero de mes, hold on. Damn males. Oh, every good can she? Yeah, you would do. Somebody did this. Wow. Eddie Boone did not do that. That's it. That's it.